Hello everybody, my name is Softcard and welcome back to War Thunder. Today we are going to check out few more mods. Last time we checked out some fantasy tank and a tank that might appear in the game. So why don't we do the same thing in this one? So today I was thinking about checking out a tank that might appear in this game, and a tank that I was expecting actually to appear in this game and still isn't. Without further ado, let's go see that tank. And here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm introducing you the Tog 2. This huge, extremely long vehicle is a British prototype. Jesus Christ, what kind of an engine this thing has. It was only two of them made, and this tank weighs about 80 tons. Pretty heavy for such a vehicle that is made at the beginning of the war. The name itself means the old gang, because the people that designed Tog were the same people that designed the Mark 1. And they were building a tank that is for a trench warfare, and that explains why this thing is so long. It was made to fight infantry, and it's long because it was needed to cross along trenches. And this thing wasn't supposed to fight any of the tanks, so that's why the armor of this thing isn't sufficient enough to deal with any of the Germans' tanks. With such a powerful cannon mounted in his turret and this enormous size, this thing wasn't supposed to be a heavy tank. Now I probably confused you, because this thing was supposed to be a light tank, not a heavy tank. Now, to explain myself, it's because I know that this thing is heavy, about 80 tons, and that is heavy, but when we consider his size, but when we look how big it is and how massive it is, it's pretty light vehicle. And because this thing is amphibious. Just look at this thing. This Tog 2 is actually huge boat with huge tracks, humongous engine to run him on the land, and the naval weapon. I mean turret. With a naval turret on him. That should fight in the trenches. I mean, just look at this thing. Traveling in the middle of the river like it's nothing. If you ever ask yourself why the Tog 2 has those doors on the side of him, they're supposed to be a replacement for those cannons that Mark 1 had. Those two side cannons that original First World War tank had. So here is the mounting of those side cannons from the World War 1 tank, the Mark 1. Let's just exit out of the pool for our new tank. Decent speed in water when you consider that this thing is about 25 kilometers per hour on land. Sideways docking and exiting out. And that's how amphibious tanks exit out of the water. Completely sideways. And that is the talk to British naval vessel slash tank slash trench warfare vehicle. Now when we saw an actual tank that could actually end up in the game, probably as a premium costing around 2000 golden eagles. In the last episode we checked out the KV-222, the fictional tank. Today we are entering into another dimension where Germany actually defeated USSR in the Second World War. The Mouse and E-100 entered into the production, and Germany had so many resources to build absolutely whatever they wanted to build. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm introducing to you the Rat, or the Rette on German. This thing was ordered. It entered a production in Germany, but never came out of the paperwork. This is the Rat P1000, a tank that is estimated to weigh about 1,000 tons. I mean, for a Mouse it was estimated to weigh about 100 tons, but it ended up with 188. So we will see how the math works if this thing is actually ever built. But Jesus Christ, they had imagination. This thing has two E-100 anti-air cupolas at the back, two Coelian anti-air cupolas. The part of the E-100 cupola directly welded into the front with his semi-original cannon. I'm not sure how about the history of this thing is. And the massive, humongous battleship turret with two cannons. Just look at all those weaponry. Oh my god. Well, hello there. Just look at that size of that shell. Oops, I'm trying to use anti-air. This thing is powered by two huge engines that should bring this thing up to 45 kilometers per hour. 45 kilometers per hour with a 1,000 ton vehicle. Just think about this thing coming directly at you. You have nowhere to run. This thing will eat a building. Not speaking out of those tanks that are here. I mean, what this tank could do? Absolutely nothing. He's dead. Let's try out this E-100 howitzer at the front. Oh, that is a huge howitzer. And that machine is completely broken there. Let's try here. Oh, I succeeded! Drop it onto his roof. I mean, Mouse, what do you want? Is this some kind of a joke? Dead by an anti-air. This thing needs some fixes. That is a bit odd. What the... Whoa! What? Alright, it fixed itself. Let's rotate a bit. Oh no, if the KV-222 crashed the game, I don't wanna even know what will happen if this cupola gets blown off. Let's see, where this thing has ammunition. Of course, at the back of the turret. Let's see, back of the turret. is here. And it didn't detonate. I hope that is a safety caution for not blowing up my game. And it's broken again. Now we said to the mouse that he is a great target practice for airplanes because just one bomb and tank is gone. The rat is a target practice for people who just entered first time into the airplane. How colossal he is. I mean, he has the speed, but in theory this thing couldn't fire any of the main caliber guns while moving, which means he needed to stop at some point, which means he's dead. I don't even want to speak about bridges. This thing cannot cross any of the bridges. Let's try out the howitzer again. That is actually expected. Let's see. The E100 turret again. Oh, he died out of the fire. I mean, yeah, he has 4 anti-air turrets, but that cannot save him. They will be just airplanes and airplanes coming up. I don't even need to talk about oil and maintaining this thing running, because this thing will break down probably in 5 kilometers. And to operate all those guns, it has 20 men. But the vehicle overall, to be workable, to be operational, needs 40 men. Yeah, what a waste of resources to build this thing, to be taken out by an airplane and to kill 40 men, not even talking about all those things that need to be around this thing. I mean, it's unstoppable because it's a battleship turret on the land by the land artillery, but from airplanes, oh, he isn't safe at all. I mean, just look at those wheels. It does not exist any mine in that period of time that will knock out any of those wheels. I mean, checks had to be that large because the weight ratio of the vehicle. I mean, I could actually run over a mouse without any problem. Oh, I want a Sapphire. I will kill 3 of them with 1 bullet. But come on, faster than 40 kilometers per hour. Let's go. Yeah, this is being a video game. Oh my god, I need to screenshot that thing. Turret at the front, please. Yeah, this is a video game, so in other words, in real life, I think all of them will be paper. Metal sheets, actually. Pressure is here. Let's shoot this guy. And how many of them? Oh no, I removed. How many of them did I just kill with 1 shell? I mean 2 of them, because this is a huge cupola. Only 2 of them. But alright. Dead. Oops, did I run over something? Yes, I did! Excuse me, sir, but you should be a lot of paper sheets. I mean, I'm probably sure that those things in real life wouldn't support half of my weight. but it's good to see suspension working. And that's everything I know about P1000 rattle, or rat on English. I mean, this thing will probably get taken out by an air, but I mean, if this thing is constructed, I think this thing will sink into the city roads. But alright. And that's the rat. See you in the next one. Bye. Oh yeah, a special thanks to Beckett that created those user missions and mods for those vehicles. Without his knowledge of programming, we wouldn't have fun investigating those vehicles. Alright, see you in the next one. Bye.